Okay, YouTubers, this is part 2 of the my famous alternator install on a CRV 2002 Honda 4-wheel drive. Okay, my battery ran out, so I couldn't continue, but now I can. One of the things I had forgotten to mention was, in order to take off this belt, this is the new belt that I bought. In order to take the old belt off, you have to loosen the tensioner on this, okay, and the tensioner is right, hopefully you can see it, it's right there. You see how I have the wrench right on the bolt down there? See, I'm going to turn it a little bit, hold on here, let's see, this is it right here, see, it's the bolt right down there. When you pull on the tensioner, okay, you pull toward you. When you do that, you'll feel resistance, but you want to pull hard. When you pull it, it's only then, see how it moves? When it gets to that point, then you'll be able to take your belt off from the top, and it'll loosen it. Okay, but that'll be probably the first thing you do before anything else. You got to take off this belt, your old belt, in order to get to the alternator. Or even if you want to change out the power steering pump, you have to go to the tensioner, which is down here, right there. See, there's that, and I'm putting it right on there. And look at the kind of wrench that I'm using. It's an offset open end wrench, okay, or yeah, open end wrench. Actually, it's just a closed wrench, but and it's a 14 millimeter on one side. See, the other side's 15. I like these wrenches because it's perfect for hard to get places like this. See, and I tried using a socket, it was a no-go. So even for this job, go ahead and go out and you know, put the money up for a wrench like this. You know, you're saving hundreds doing it yourself anyway, so just go out and get the right tool. I'm a fond believer of getting the right tool for the job. You know, even in anything you do, right? Okay, see, I think that's pretty much it, folks. I wanted to just mention that. Now, I didn't quite specify everything in the order that I had done it, but remember, when you're ready to tackle this job, first thing that comes off is the serpentine belt with a 14 millimeter wrench. All right, that's the first thing. Second thing you want to unloosen is the power steering bolts. Okay, put that off to the side. Third thing you want to do is close off your power steering hoses. And also, I also forgot to mention, there is a power steering fluid reservoir that was hooked up to this. That needs to come off too. Once you get all the power steering stuff out of the way and you got your belt off, then you want to go ahead and start dismantling that top bar that I was talking to you about earlier on the first session. And then you want to start on your radiator by first draining your antifreeze fluid, and then taking the hoses off of these nippled pipes, and then plugging those hoses, and then your radiator hose here, and then there's a little connection here, right there, that you'll disconnect, and a couple connections up here, see, right there, and when you disconnect these connections, remember, now, that doesn't come out like that. I actually broke that. See, it's supposed to stay there. You disconnect it from here. As careful as I tried to be, I ended up breaking it. It's not a huge deal. I can fix that, but you know, just thought you should know. All right. Once you get your radiator out, and once you get your alternator out, your old one, buy some engine foamy cleaner. Clean your engine up. Rinse it off really well. You can do it with a light pressured water. Dry in, if you can, maybe dry inside there, you know, when you're done. Then put your alternator back and everything in reverse order. The belt's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but remember what I said in the first video. You'll have to have that shield off all the way around underneath so that you can install the belt. All right. I hope that helps, guys. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe and have a great day.